Hi everybody. Hi Billy, Valerie, Olive, Athena, Hendrix. You remember all the fun you had here playing with Play-doh? Well, we can do some experiments with Play-doh too. You might want to know how Play-doh can be made right here in the house. Well, if you start with a cup of hot water, a tablespoon of vegetable oil, a half a cup of salt, a tablespoon of cream of tartar, that's the stuff that Granny uses to make snickerdoodle cookies, and some food coloring, and a cup of flour. Mix them all together. The food coloring makes a really nice color there. Now, right now, it's a little bit too loose to be Play-doh. But when we started, it was all watery. So we're going to leave it off to the side, and eventually, we'll be able to use that as Play-doh. Now I have some Play-doh already made up here. Now you notice the shapes it made? Actually, Granny did these, okay? She made them look like little boats. Now, will Play-doh float in water or will it sink in water? Well, that depends on something called density. Density means how heavy something is and how much space it takes up. If it's heavy and doesn't take up much space, it's dense. If it's light in weight and takes up a lot of space, it's not as dense. If something is denser than water, it will sink in water. If it's less dense, it will float. Now, Play-doh is denser than water, and I can prove that to you, but we can also make Play-doh float by shaping it so that it takes up more space in the water. That's why ships are made of steel, which is denser than water, but they float in water. They float in the ocean. The water looks something like this, doesn't it? Okay, now let's take, again, this is a shape of Play-doh that Granny made, and put it in the water carefully. And look, it floats. Unless it leaks. If it leaks, water gets in. It's leaking. The water's coming in now, and we're going to let the water keep coming in and see what happens. It sank. Let's try that again with this one. See, it already has a leak in it. Let me repair the leak. Put it in the water. Wait, it still leaks. And we'll see. Okay, it's floating now, but it's leaking. And if it leaks enough water, well, let's see. Well, this one's lasting longer than the other one did, but I think it's just a matter of time. Oh, there it goes. And it sinks. Now, one more thing I want to show you using this Play-doh. Just to prove to you that Play-doh is actually denser than water, and it only floated because of its shape. If I put the Play-doh in the water looking like this, it goes down like a rock, because Play-doh is so much denser than water. But if you shape it so that it takes up more space in the water and doesn't weigh anymore, then it will float. So that's how you can use Play-doh to learn about density. I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, bye-bye.